You ever see a panda bear act like that? Mets Baseball 1985 presents the Stratomatic 1985 Dwight Gooden replay. Hello, everybody. This is your sports time machine as I bring you Doc Gooden 1985 replay baseball, as this next start is against the Cincinnati Reds here at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati. What we'll do today, folks, is we'll be rolling our own dice, playing on the outside of our screen. Unfortunately, I don't have a good camera to show dice and my game screen, so we'll go ahead and use you'll be able to hear my dice rolling, but I'll be entering them in the system and calling the game at the same time. On the mound for the Cincinnati Reds is Tom Browning. He's 2-1, ERA 1.44 ERA, 13 hits in 25 innings, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts. He has thrown 3 home run balls. On the mound for the New York Mets, Doc Gooden. The Mets lineup today will be Lenny Dykstra in center, leading off. Batting second will be the second baseman, Kelvin Chapman. Batting third, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Carter. Batting fifth, right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Ray Knight. Batting seventh, the left fielder, John Christensen. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Rafael Santana. And batting ninth and pitching, Doc Gooden. The Mets do come in second place, 1.5 games in back of the Chicago Cubs, while the Cincinnati Reds are tied for first place with the San Diego Padres. Let's do this from Cincinnati. For the Reds defensively, Walker in left, Milner in center, Parker in right, all twos with all good arms. And then it's Granchicki, Foley, Oster, and Rose. Behind the plate is Van Gorder, and on the mound, the left-hander, probably their ace of their staff, Tom Browning. So let's do this. Here's a youngster, Lenny Dykstra. He's up from the minor league. 9 at-bats with 5 hits, a double, 3 RBIs. A little scrappy hitter, and just has not been able to make the lineup, but boy, he has shown signs of being good. Again, throwing the dice off camera. That is a 5-5 with an 18 split, 5-ball left field. Good catch by Dwayne Walker. Makes the catch, and that is the first out. I don't think I'll need my keyboard, so I'm going to go ahead and lower that for a minute, and we'll go ahead and play it. So here is Kelvin Chapman. He's been struggling. 32 at-bats, a double. He's hitting .63. Here's the pitch from Browning. That's a 2. That's a 3. Fly ball left field. Walker comes in, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. So 2 quick outs in the first inning. Here's Hernandez hitting .337, 6 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. A fine start for Keith. Van Gorder puts down the sign. Browning with the windup and the pitch. 3-10. That might be a single on a plain one, and that is an 8. At the line drive at Oster for the third out. Mets go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the first inning. No score here from Riverfront. On the mound for the New York Mets, Doc Gooden. After losing his first 2 starts of the year, he's won 3 in a row. ERA 1.98, 31 hits in 41 innings, 8 walks, 39 strikeouts, only giving up 2 home runs. Met defensively, Christensen in left, Dykstra in center, Strawberry in right. Knight at third, Santana at second, Chapman at second, Hernandez at first, Carter behind the plate, and Gooden on the mound. Eddie Milner is rated off for the Reds. Milner hitting .289, no homers, and 3 runs batted in. Here we go. Eddie Milner to lead off for the Reds. First pitch. Playing on this fast turf. 6-8 struck him out. Doc Gooden is on fire. First strikeout for Gooden. Milner is done. And now here's the first baseman, Mr. Pete Rose. 80 hits or so from the Magic Ty Cobb. He's hitting .302. No homers, 2 triples, a home run, and 3 RBIs. 60 bats. Switch hitter Rose against Gooden. Here's the pitch. That's a 5. That's 11. That's here in the AstroTurf in Cincinnati. Ballpark singles are 1 to 13. That's a 3. Base hit gets Rose 1 hit away from Cobb. So Rose is on first base with 1 out. And now here is the right fielder, Dave Parker. Solid year for Parker. 318, 5 doubles, a triple, 5 homers, 17 runs batted in. Run first and 1 out. Carter puts down the target. Gooden from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Rose. That is a 6-4. That's a catch. X for Carter. Let's see. Keeps the ball in front of him. He's a 1E3. That's going to be a 12. That's a pop-up. He throws the mask, comes over, makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. So Parker retired, and now here is Wayne Krenchicki. I'm sorry, it's Dwayne Walker. He's only had 14 at bats, a triple, limited usage, 286 hitter. Only gives the Reds about 48 at bats for the season. Walker, a left-handed hitter. Not sure what Rose was thinking on that part of the lineup. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch from Gooden, 1-6, and that's what he was thinking. That is a triple, 1 to 5. Dive in, catch by Strawberry. Came in and made a running catch. Triple, 1 to 5. A 17 will be a fly out. So that ends the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We played 1 inning of play. No score here from Cincinnati. So top of the second, the Mets will send up Carter, followed by Strawberry and Knight. Here in the second inning from Riverfront.
I don't know what phone my dad has.
So here is Carter. He's hitting .260. Boy, his average is starting to climb up. 2 doubles, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Righty against the lefty. Here's the pitch from Browning, 6-4 ballpark single here in Cincinnati. Favorable condition, 1 to 13. The single, that's a 3. So Carter continues his hitting with a base hit. Runner on first and nobody out. And it brings up Darryl Strawberry. So Straw comes up. He's hitting .351, 2 doubles, 3 triples, 10 homers, 22 RBIs. It's amazing. They're going to lose Strawberry at some point for a length of time, and he's putting together gaudy numbers. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-7 ground ball shortstop. That is Foley. Foley can turn 2. He is a 2E19. If he gets the ball in front of him, that's a double play. Let's see if he does. And that's a 15. He gets in front of him, goes to Oster. That's the Rose. Double play. 6-4-3. As Pete Rose throws the ball on the AstroTurf, he's happy his team just turned a double play. Now here's Ray Knight, former Cincinnati Red, 235, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Van Gorder with the windup. Here's the pitch. The Knight, 6'10 bat is a catch X. Catch X. Let's see. Again, that is going to be Van Gorder. He's a 3E7. This should be an easy play for Van Gorder. That is an 8. That is a pass ball or pop-up. There's nobody on. On a 6, no error. Ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit. Double play clears the bases. Bottom of the second coming up. No score from Riverfront. The second, no score from Riverfront. Mets and Cincinnati Reds. Here is Wayne Krenchicki hitting .455, 11 at bats, a double and 3 ribbies. Gooden looks in the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-11 struck him out. Krenchicki, high fastball. So 1 out here in the second inning. It now brings up the second baseman, Ronnie Oster. Oster hitting .333, 57 at bats, 3 doubles, and 8 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Gooden and the pitch. That's a 5-2, 5 ball right field. Strawberry there makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So Gooden staying alive. Here's Tom Foley. Foley hitting .45, 22 at bats, nothing on the scorebook so far for Tom. And they're playing well above their head standing wise. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch from Gooden. That is a 6. That's a 6. That's not good. That's a strike strikeout on Foley, and Gooden case 2 here in the second inning. 2 innings of play, no score from Riverfront. Top of the third, no score. Mets will now send up John Christensen, Rafael Santana, and Doc Gooden against Tom Browning. Van Gorder puts down the side. Browning to the right-hander, Christensen. 5-10, struck him out. Oh, my, he got him looking. Christensen sits down, 1 away. Oh, there's that good fastball by Browning. 1 away, and here's Santana. Hitting .304, 8 runs batted in on the year, couple doubles. Van Gorder sets the target. There's the pitch from Browning. 2-9, single for Santana. That's why his bat continues to be hot. They're going to need him to be hot. So Santana's on base hit number 2, and here's Gooden. I think he'll probably be laying down a bunt here. We'll see. He's normally a 226 hitter. And Gooden, he's some size of a bunt. He laid down the bunt, and he's fouled it off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. They'll stay with the bunt. Here's the bunt by Gooden. He does. Good bunt by Gooden. Nice job done. Lays it down. Rose has got it. Has no play. Throws it to Browning covering, and Santana will move to second. So runner on second, 2 outs. It brings up Mr. Lenny Dykstra. There's no clutch in this game, so he hits whatever his on his card. Runner on second, 2 outs. Dykstra against Browning. Van Gorder sets the target. Lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. 6-8 and draws the walk. So Dykstra walks. 2 on and 2 out for the Mets. Here's second baseman Kelvin Chapman. Chapman on the game 0 for 1. Flying out so far. First and second, 2 outs. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. 2 on and 2 outs. 5-7 and struck him out. Oh, Browning is tough. So no runs, 1 hit. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Mets nothing, and the Cincinnati Reds nothing. So now it'll be Dave Van Gorder. Gorder, 46 at-bats, 4 doubles, 8 RBIs, hitting .238. Limited time, gives about 150 total at-bats on the season. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 5-3, ground ball to first. Picked up by Hernandez, takes it to the bag himself, 1 away. And here's now the pitcher, Tom Browning. Browning, as the season went on, 193 hitter and 2 runs batted in. He struck out 29 of 88 times. Left-handed hitter against Gooden. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch from Doc K. 6-6, sit down. Tom Browning struck him out. So Gooden with another strikeout. That is his 4th of the day through 2 2/3. And now here's Eddie Milner. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 2-3 and walked him. That's a bad walk. Milner could be a walking double out there. Stole 35 bases on the season, but with Carter's good arm, it keeps Milner to a 1-10, trying to steal second. We'll see if they try it. They don't. Carter sets the target. Gooden from the stretch. 6-12. Ground ball back to the mound. Picked up by Gooden. Gets it. Rose at the first. And the Mets and the Reds are done in the third. No runs or walks. 1 man left. We played 3 in Riverfront. No score. Top of the 4th. Baseball here at Riverfront, New York. Baseball 1985. So now here's Keith Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Browning still in there against Gooden. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch from Browning. 5-8, 5-ball right field. That's a first out. Parker with the catch. 1 away. Hernandez is 0 for 2. Here's Gary Carter. Has one of the 2 hits for the Mets so far. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch from Browning. 5-6, pop to second. That's Oster. Calls everyone off, and that's 2 outs. So 5-6 against a righty, and now here's Strawberry. He grounded out in a double play his last month. So far, it's been a pitching matchup for the ages between Tom Browning and Doc Gooden. Here's a pitch to Strawberry. 5-10, wide drive, shortstop, and Tom Browning continues his work against the Mets. 3 up, 3 down. Go to New York Mets. Bottom of the 4th coming in, no score. So now here is Dave Parker, followed by Dwayne Walker and Wayne Kranchicki. So now Doc Gooden comes out for 4th inning of work. Will pitch to the left-handed Parker. Gooden looks in on the pitch. That's a good pitch. 3-3, popped up the first. Hernandez is there, comes over, makes the play. and there's one out. So now here's Dwayne Walker hitting so far in the ball game. Flight out. He's 0 for 1. Carter sets the target. Gooden with a pitch. 3-6. Ground ball back to the mound. Picked up by Gooden. He sets himself. Throws a strike to Hernandez for the second out. So now here is Wayne Krenchicki, 2 outs. So Krenchicki's up with 2 outs in the 4th. Carter puts down in the target. Gooden looks in. He got Krenchicki looking. 4-4 base hit for Krenchicki. 4-4. And that is going to be a double on a 1 single. Otherwise, that's an 18. So Krenchicki's on base hit number 2 for the Cincinnati Redlegs. And now here is Ronnie Oster. Oster flied out his first time up, switch hitting, batting from the left-hand side. Carter sets the target. Gooden from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-7. Struck him out in the middle. Some hits. So he gets Oster swinging, and that's it for the Reds in the 4th. We played 4, both teams, no runs on 2 hits. Knight, Christensen, and Santana, the lead off the 5th inning. So 5th inning, no score. We are breezing through things here. Here is Knight 0 for 1, popped up his first time up. Browning, dominant so far, has not given anything really hard. 5-5, ground ball to second. Oster's got it, throws him out, and that is a quick first out. So now here's John Christensen, struck out looking his first time up. Right-handed hitter against Browning. Browning with the windup, and here's the pitch. 3-7, struck him out for the second time. Tom Browning, 2 strikeouts, has 3. So now here is Rafael Santana, 0 for 2. Santana 1 for 1 in the ball game, has one of the Met 2 base hits. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning with the windup and the pitch. That's a 6-6. Set him down. Fly ball center field. Milner there makes the catch. And the Mets go weakly in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We are still no score. Both teams, no runs on 2 hits and no errors. So now here is Tom Foley, who'll be followed by Van Gorder and Browning in the home 5th. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 5-3. 5-3. And that's a ground ball to first. Hernandez got it. Takes it himself. 1 away. Here's Van Gorder. 0 for 1. Ground out his first time up. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup. That's a 4-9. It draws the walk. A 1-out walk. So Gooden kind of walks off the mound. Now let's see if they bunt with Browning here with 1 out. He's 0 for 1. So again, the Mets playing the bunt. Knight, Hernandez in out the corners. Here comes the bunt. Is it a good one? It is. Perfect bunt by Browning. And it's picked up by Gooden. Throws to Hernandez covering. And there's a runner on second and 2 outs. And here's Eddie Milner. So Milner, the batter, he struck out and walked. So a good opportunity for Doc Gooden here. Carter puts down the target. Gooden from the stretch. Runner on second, 2 outs, and the pitch. 5-8, struck him out, and Doc Gooden gets out of the 5th inning. No runs, a walk, 1 man left. We played 5, no score from Riverfront. And Doc Gooden will come up and bat here in the top of the 6th inning. Both teams at no runs on 2 hits. So Davey Johnson watching a true pitcher's duel here at Riverfront. The second place Mets, game and a half back of the Cubs, and the first place Cincinnati Reds, who are tied with the San Diego Padres. So Doc Gooden here. Van Gorder puts down the target. Here's the pitch from Browning. 1-8, single on 1-4, does not get the roll. That's a single on 1-4. That's a 9. That's a soft winner to Foley. So 1 away. So Gooden got a little piece of it, but Foley was right there. Here's Dykstra. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Browning looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Lenny. 4-8, single right field for Dykstra. So the young kid gets a base hit. He kind of gets the Mets going. A lot of enthusiasm. See if Dykstra can run. He'll be a 1-13 if he wants to run there. -3 on Downing. So we'll see if Dykstra wants to go 1-13. He's going to try to go. Here it is. It's a 4. Dykstra steals second, his first major league stolen base, and he's on second with 1 man out. So 1 out here in the 6th. Here's Chapman. He's 0 for 2. He's flying out and ground out. Mets trying to get a big run across here. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-7 line drive right at the first baseman. Rose played him perfectly. Dykstra had to stay where he was. 2 outs in the 6th. And here is the big man on campus, Keith Hernandez, hitting .330. He's lined out and flying out. Big opportunity for Keith. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-8 and draws the walk. So Browning was Hernandez. 2 on and 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. What a game, Carter. 267, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. The pitch. 5-9, fly ball shallow right field. Parker comes in, makes the catch, and the Mets strand 2. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Mets nothing and the Reds nothing. Last of the 6th inning here at Riverfront, no score. So far, the Mets and Reds playing to exactly what the marquee says. Pitching, pitching, pitching. 2 of the aces on the staff. Browning, no runs, 3 hits. So far, Gooden, no run, 2 hits. And here's the guy who has 1 of the hits, inching closer to Ty Cobb, Mr. Pete Rose. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 6-5, fly ball center field. Good catch from Dykstra. Comes in and makes the catch. 6-5. So 1 away. Here's Parker. Parker in the ballgame has now popped up twice. Carter sets down. Gooden looks in. Here's the pitch. Keep away from 1 column. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. 1-9. That's a home run. A 1-8. That is an 11. Strawberry back to the track. Up against the wall. Makes the catch. Almost ran out of real estate. Strawberry right there at the track. There's 2 outs. Oh, my. So now here's Dwayne Walker. He's 0 for 2. So Walker the batter. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 3-8. Fly ball left field. Christensen there makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, and that ends it. We played 6, no score from Riverfront. So now we go to the 7th inning. Now we come look at the pitchers and how long they're going to last out there with them being batting lineup. Top of the 7th. No score, pitchers duel. Here's Strawberry. He's 0 for 2. Ground down to double play and lined out. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch from Browning. 2-8 is a base hit for Strawberry. So Strawberry line drive in the gap. That's a 14. That's a single. 1-4 is a double. So Darrell is on. He's a 1-13 to steal second. And here is Ray IWD Knight. So Strawberry is going to try to steal 1-14. Here's the throw, not in time. Stolen base, Darrell Strawberry. So Strawberry uses his great speed. He's on at second. Ray Knight now needs to find a way to get the runner. Goes to third here. There is no man out. Tom Browning. Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch. Foul ball. Ooh, a 4 column is where you want Browning. A lot of damage in that 4 column if they can find one. Here's the pitch. That's a 1 column, 1-6. Ground ball to short. Foley can hold. Strawberry throws them out, and Ray Knight does not do his job. So John Christensen, 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Batting right-handed here in the top of the 7th. The Mets could make a change if they want. We're in that 7th inning part of this game. As play lineups are out the window as we play the 7th. And the Mets may send up one of their top hitters, and they have 1 or 2 they can go with in this situation. They're going to go with Mookie Wilson. So Mookie Wilson has some ailing injuries lately. Can't swing the bat. So Wilson will come in. Runner on second, 1 out, no score. So here's Van Gorder, sets the target. Browning with the pitch, and it's going to be 3-5 ball center field. Wilson throws the bat. That's going to be Milner, makes the catch, and Strawberry will hold. So with 2 outs, and here's the dangerous Rafael Santana. He's 1 for 2. Single back in the 3rd inning. Can Browning get out of this inning? Gooden on deck. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch from Browning. 4-8. It's going to be a base hit for Rafael Santana, and the Mets will take a 1-0 lead. 4-8 is a double. 4, that's a 12. That's a single. 2 stars. Strawberry scores from second. Mets lead by 1. So the Mets get a huge RBI by Rafael Santana, and Doc Gooden will now bat here in the 7th. So Van Gorder sets the target. Browning from the stretch, and here's the pitch. 1-12. That could be a single and a 1-9. And that is a 9. Base hit for Gooden. A 9 for Gooden. And now Santana stops at second. 2 on, and that could be off for Tom Browning. Pete Rose will call timeout from first. He'll make the walk out to the mound. That'll count as a manager's visit. First and second. 2 outs in the 7th. Dykstra the batter. But they pull. No! Rose goes back and takes first to let Browning finish the inning. So first and second, 2 outs. Van Gorder puts down the sign. Browning from the stretch. 5-7 struck him out, and Browning gets out of that inning. 1 run, a couple hits, 2 left. Mets lead by 1-0. So Mookie Wilson will go in and play left field. And Doc Gooden will stay out there, and the Reds will send up Cinninatti, Oster, and Foley. So almost the back end of this Red lineup. Mets 1 run on 6 hits. The Reds no runs on 2 hits. And we're playing the Doc Gooden 1985 start replay. And here we go. So here is Cinninatti, 1 for 2, has 1 of the Red hits. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch, 3-7, and a walk for Cinninatti. So Cinninatti draws the walk. Davey Johnson now has to consider his bullpen. Here's Ronnie Oster. Let's see if Oster might put a bunt down. He's 0 for 2, switch hitting from the left-hand side. Will swing away. Here it is. Carter sets the target. Gooden working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Ronnie Oster. 1-11 ground ball, double play ball. That is Chapman. Flips it to Santana over to Hernandez. Double play. 2 for the price of 1 for the good doctor. There's a house call good and needed. And now here is Tom Foley. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game. They'll send up the youngster Eric the Red. Eric Davis. 243, 66 at-bats, a double, 2 triples, 4 homers, and 10 RBIs. Carter sets the target. Gooden looks on. Here's the pitch. 5-6, struck him out, and Doc Gooden strikes out Eric the Red, and that's all for the Reds in the 7th. We go to the 8th, 1-0 New York. So new pitcher for the Reds will be Tom Hume. He's 1-0, ERA 4.26, 8 hits, 13 innings. 8 walks and 7 strikeouts. He's given up 3 home run balls. It will now mean Chapman, followed by Hernandez and Carter here in the 8th. The Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. The Reds, no runs on 2 hits. A stopgap inning for the Reds as Hume would bat in the upcoming inning unless he got defensive switched out. Let's see. Did they make any other changes? Dave Concepcion win to play shortstop. They may have done a double switch, so we'll see. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hume. 1-2, and that's a ground ball to third. Cinniatti's got it. Goes to first for the first out. And now here's Keith Hernandez, 0 for 2 with the walk. So Hernandez, the batter, solid hitter, of course. He has walked back in the 6th inning. Van Gorder sets the target. Hume with the pitch. That's a 2. That's a 6. And Hernandez draws a 1-out walk. So Hernandez on his 2nd walk of the day. Runner on first and 1 out. And here is the catcher, Gary Carter. 1 for 3. Single back 2nd inning. Van Gorder goes out and talks to Hume along with Rose. Rose heads back. Hume from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. That's a foul ball. Here it is. 1-11 ground ball double play. How about that? Concepcion's got it. Over the youngster to Rose double play. So Dave Concepcion he came in as a fielding replacement, stayed in the game, bat 7. So it will be Van Gorder, Hume, and Milner, the bat for the Reds here in the 8th against Doc Gooden. He's only given up 2 hits heading to the 8th inning. Carter sets the target. Here's the pitch from Gooden. 5-8, struck him out. Gooden with a big strikeout, and it seems like he still's got positive gas going. That's 8 for Gooden. And now here's a pinch hitter for Tom Hume, probably 1 out in the 8th inning. Reds will send up. There it is, the veteran Tony Perez, hitting .364, 11 at bats, a double and an RBI. Gooden to the veteran Perez. Carter sets the target. Gooden the windup. 3-9 out walk to Perez. So walk is on. Let's see if they run for Perez here. Runner on first and 1 out. And here's Eddie Milner. Will they run for Perez? They will probably, and is the speedster, Gary Reedus. So Reedus will run. We know he can run. He can get the steal on a 1-12. Let's see if he goes for it. He doesn't. Runner on first, 1 out. Carter puts down the target. Gooden working from the stretch now. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch to Milner. That is a 5-6. Struck him out, looking 2 away. Miller down on strikeout number 9 for Gooden. There's 2 outs. That brings up the manager himself, Pete Rose. 1 for 3 for the ball game. Single back in the first. He's grounded out and flied out since. Rose takes himself out of the ball game. Holy cow! You would never see that. So Nick Osaski comes up. So they think they need the long ball here. So Nick will play and then will go in and play first base. He's had 83 at-bats, 6 doubles, 6 homers, 24 RBIs. Osaski hitting the right side of the ball, hitting .337. So the chance for the Reds to take the lead right now. Rose says he takes himself out of the lineup for the better player. Carter sets the target. Gooden from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-9. Struck him out, and Gooden says, "Get out of here, Nick Osaski." That's all. That is 10 strikeouts for Gooden. We go to the 9th. 1-0 Mets. The Mets 1 run on 6 hits. The Reds no runs on 2 hits. Strawberry, Knight, Wilson, the bat against Johnny Franco here in the 9th inning. So top of the 9th inning, coming to a game ending here. When what ball game it is fueled the light. And now here's Strawberry, 1 for 3 with the run scored. Van Gorder sets the target. Franco with the pitch. 4-6 is a strikeout, and Strawberry down on strike, Mr. Franco. Franco 1-4, 4 saves, a dazzling .71 ERA, 14 hits, 13 innings, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. Here is Knight. Van Gorder sets the target. Franco with the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-7, ground ball to third. Good play from Krenchicki. Throws him out, and that's 2 outs. As we thought, Nick Osaski goes in and plays first base. So now with 2 outs, here is Mookie Wilson. Wilson, the batter, hitting .317, came in and pinch hit his first time up and flied out. 4 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 6 RBIs. Franco looks in. Van Gorder sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mookie. 6-5, ground ball to second. That's Oster. Throws him out. And that's all for the Mets in the 9th. Let's head to the bottom of the 9th. Reds down to the final 3 outs. And it's the doctor has to deal with Parker, Walker, and Krenchicki. Lefty, lefty, lefty against the good doctor here in the 9th. So Parker, the batter, 0 for 3. He has popped up twice and flied out. Carter sets in the target. Gooden for the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a good pitch. 5-4, struck him out. And Doc Gooden gets Parker for strikeout number 11. Dwayne Walker, 1 away here in the 9th. He's 0 for 3. He's flying out twice and grounded out. Carter sets the target. Gooden with the windup and the pitch. 4-6, and draws the walk. So the tying runner goes to first. Winning runner comes to the plate for Wayne Krenchicki. 1 for 2 with the walk. Do they bat for Krenchicki here? He's got some power though, and they'll bat Krenchicki here. Carter sets the target. Gooden looks in from the stretch. Walker from first and 1 out, and the pitch for it. Got him looking. Strikeout for Doc Gooden. That is number 12 for Gooden. And now here is Ron Oster. 2 outs in the ninth. Mets lead 1-0. Mets 1 run on 6 hits. The Reds no runs on 2 hits. Gooden has given up 2 hits and walked 5. Gooden from the stretch, and he'll set up the veteran Cesar Cedeno, hitting .326, 5 doubles, a triple, home run, 13 RBIs. 2 outs in the ninth for Cedeno. Carter puts it down the side. The doctor on the mound. Foul ball 1-9. Could have been an out anyway. So he swung it. He kept it alive by fouling it away. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 3-10. Fly ball center field. Dykstra there makes the catch. And the Mets win the ball game by the score of 1-0. And you got yourself a Doc Gooden happy recap from Riverfront. What a performance by Gooden. 9 innings, 2 hits, 5 walks, 12 strikeouts. ERA drops to 1.62. Gooden goes to 4-2 on the season. Tom Browning takes the tough loss. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run was earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Hume goes a perfect inning with a walk. Franco goes a perfect inning with a strikeout. Doubles, was any extra base hits? Nope. No triples, no home runs. RBIs by Santana was the game winner. The Mets. So Santana, 2 for 3 with an RBI, was the big hitter for the Mets. While the Reds only had 2 hits in the ball game, Rose was 1 for 3. Krzyzewski was 1 for 3. They were an official 2 for 27. Left on base for the Mets 6 and the Reds 6. Dykstra and Strawberry had big stolen bases. Strawberry stolen base set up the only run, which was an RBI by Rafael Santana. The Mets go to 16-6, go 1 game in back of the Chicago Cubs. The Reds drop to 14-10. They drop a half game in back of the San Diego Padres. Let's take a look at the next start in the Doc Gooden replay, and when we can see you here on the Doc Gooden replay channel, as we'll go ahead and forward again. The Mets will continue their series. They're actually going to be off on May. They're off on May the 6th, and they'll start a series with the Atlanta Braves. Steve Bedrosian will take on Ron Darling on Monday, and then on Wednesday, Len Barker takes on Ed Lynch, and then looks like a 2-game series with the Braves and Mets. So then we'll fast forward to Friday night, where it will be the Philadelphia Phillies coming to town again. Lefty Steve Carlton and Doc Gooden. So Carlton is going to rematch from the vet where the Mets mauled the Phillies, and we'll have a rematch for you there. So we'll go ahead and we'll play everything up to that point, and then we'll get you set for some more baseball coming up. So play all here. We'll take a quick look at the standings and see how we did as we're waiting for those final results to come in through the tape, and then we'll go ahead and give you the final results and see what happens. So the Mets win on a happy recap. Doc Gooden tosses a 2-hitter, strikes out 12 in a huge effort. So the games you have missed, nothing on Monday of importance of the Mets. The Braves beat the Mets 3-2 on Tuesday, and then they outslugged the Mets 17-11 on Wednesday. So the Mets definitely fell on hard times, getting swept by the Atlanta Braves. On Thursday, let's see, nothing going on Thursday, and then Friday is your start for Doc Gooden. So again, Doc Gooden against lefty Steve Carlton. Something the Mets need is the Philadelphia Phillies coming in town, as they're definitely not their same selves in '85, as this could be an easier start. Mets racked Carlton of that. The Mets are now 1/2 game in back of the Cubs. They're 16-8. The Cubs are 18-9. As over in the NL West, lead the Reds by 1.5 games, the Dodgers by 3, the Astros by 3.5. And we'll take you going here as, again, when we meet next, the Phillies come in. They've won 3 in a row, so the Phillies are kind of making a little bit of a run. The Mets have lost 2 in a row. They're 500 in their last 10, while the Philadelphia Phillies are 6-4. They've won 6 out of their last 10. So we'll see you again for New York Met baseball Friday night. It'll be the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies as lefty Steve Carlton takes on Doc Gooden. Thank you, folks. Have a good day. We'll see you again, and have a good night.